Wow. The system. Well, I guess when it says zero view, has to be very, very important, because zero view is the universe without the body. It's just a sperm before the body is created. The zero represents the sun, the moon, and the round wall, the pregnancy. The video I post in my other account, Gonado 1958, it says the last 5 hours it is zero view. Well, I was in a taxi today. I had to take a taxi, but I went to get a game for the children because I get them 2 separate computers so they don't disturb me in my laptop, so they can play computer game. A real computer, I get them. Not for internet, but only to play games. And I forget the CDs in the cars when I went to get the other cable for the computer. I'm coming back, get like, okay, let's take a taxi. It's already dark. I'm sitting in the taxi for 2 seconds. There was this radio telling about the bomb in Moscow. And I asked the driver to please look if there is music in the radio. And the driver changed the radio station. Because if I have to listen, someone asking what's different with the bomb this time and match somewhere. If Moscow is coming up with a bomb, something must be going on. But I also know, I hear from some friends that a hospital in Holland was on fire. I'm like, if 180 people are getting out of the hospital because the hospital is on fire, where can they go? I thought when there is an accident, the people go to the hospital. But if the hospital is on fire, maybe they can go to the military. It looks like the government don't listen. And when you don't listen, I know where to go, because it takes the bedroom before you exist. When I want to make sure I deal with the system, I go in the bedroom. So I'm about to go back in the bedroom. I already make 233. I'm about to give 2 more to make 235, because actually we're going to the 25th, not the 26th. February was 28th, not 29. So the 25th is actually right underneath the real number that it is, which is the 26th is what represents the number 25. The 25 is just distraction. 26. If the alphabet is 26 letters, not 25, from A till Z, it takes 26 letters. If that letter creates the mind of mankind, especially in the Western world, if it takes 26 letters, I say number 26 is the right number. So 2 times 13, Friday the 13th is watching each other opposite, like I said the last time. But to my positive friends, don't worry. When you watch your TV today and the last 10 years, nobody tell you how many people watch your TV. If you have your laptop, you're the only one watching. No one should show you what you watch and what you don't watch. I was just thinking upstairs, my aunt, who's supposed to be dead, the baby body that grow up, that baby body has to get another new face. But I was thinking, because people don't understand, they're just thinking the 1-year-old, it grow up to be 2 years and 3 years and 4 years. No matter how million times I say it, I cannot get in the mind of the people because they are blind body walking around and energy is controlling them. If they understand that just because their child is not sitting in group 1 anymore, it doesn't mean they are still not group 1 sitting in the classroom. If all the children in this world, every day, from Monday to Friday, the same age group is still in the classroom, it's only to tell you, just because you wear the shoes, which is from the group 1, it doesn't mean it's the same size you wear when you're 40 years old. If you understand the size you wear when you was 5 years old, it only that size is for 5 years old. It's not for 10 years old. The same way you have to understand your body only is just a fantasy, a size that you stretching and stretching. When it goes 6 feet, they give you another size. But the energy that driving you, it's just gone. The one who's supposed to be 51, there are a lot of 51, they just go ahead. If you understand there are older people above you, it doesn't matter where you stop. When you fall off, you just fall off. You get a new baby body. But what I was thinking upstairs, I cannot be wrong. My grandmother and my aunt who died, they never get along. There was always a problem in the house between the two of them. I know 1,000,000,000% for sure. The woman who was pregnant 6 years ago when my grandmother died, my grandmother, I had my son, couple of days my grandmother died. The woman who have a child, when I was saying that my sister have a daughter, the daughter act exactly like my grandmother. They can fix the energy that used to be in my grandmother because we come in that direction, but it doesn't mean they can allow my sister to be pregnant for my grandmother, because my sister has to have the baby the same day my grandmother died. But I'm thinking, if there's a woman out there who really was pregnant to have my grandmother, that woman have a child, the child is now 5 years old, my grandmother soul become this baby, and now 5 years later the woman get pregnant again to have a second child, and now that second child become my aunt. That's what I love, when the system know two people don't like each other. They know they used to live in a house for over 30 years together, they don't like each other, and now they kill the big woman, and now she's 5 years dead, and now they kill the daughter-in-law to become the little sister in the same house. The sister is always going to be 5 years older than the other one. So the same hell they have as mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, now they're going to have the same hell as a big sister and a little sister who don't like each other. But don't worry, when they grow up, they're going to go separate way. They're going to have either they're going to have a mother who's going to have the same house, and they married, their guys came to stay in the house, or when they marry, they go their separate way. But they will be those sisters who never get along. If my grandmother and my aunt never get along, wherever my grandmother is right now, the woman who is pregnant again has the second child, and that child is my aunt, and they are the two sisters. When they are young, they can play. The big sister who is 5 years old gonna be happy to see the little baby. Wow, my little sister. But when they're growing up, it's gonna be a whole hell. There is no way in this world that you will live together with somebody in the same house for over 30 years, and you die, you separate, you don't gonna live together again. The system like it. They like to put energy next to each other that doesn't like each other. But instead of I'm wasting my time talking and talking, I'm gonna go do something which is more important. Trust me. The sky in my roof, it's clear. The last 10 days, the government pumping and pumping and pumping. This afternoon, before I was going, they want to babysit me. Before I collect my kids, I give in all gas, man. The sun make a sunset very red. Government try to hide it, no chance. The moon is still in the sky, half moon. My sky, the sky of Africa, the original sky, is over here. The remaining of the studios, the best technology is coming from Europe. Vatican is sitting under Europe. The boss of NATO is sitting under Europe. But to the system, the only way you can stop me is drop a bomb in my house. But I'm gonna get you before you get me. And that is a guarantee. Nobody see yet because maybe everybody is dead. Maybe. If the hospital is running away from the hospital and Moscow is saying they get a fake bomb, wait, you all don't see shit yet. I'm the black woman who is God. I am the soul blood. I was the one who gave my sperm to your Jesus Christ. He's nothing but a waste sperm.